Well, boys, it's been a while, but we're back. Penis. Some things don't change. Peril. Viewer, how's it going, man? How you doing? R-E-A... Remit. Ah, got it. Happy Thanksgiving, Bulls. Viewer, okay. You might have beat me to it, but we got there really close. Devil, how's it going, man? Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Anyone who's celebrating. American Thanksgiving. It's not ours in Canada. It was done a while back, but all the same. Let's go. Wordle in 4. Good day. Good day. Let's go. Music files. Grands avalanche. Tidal wave avalanche. Torrent. Outpour. Let's go. Routers. Desktop. No. Documents. Downloads. Music. Desktop at different locations to store files. Files, routers, drills, saws, files, equipment, industrial equipment. Perfect Wordle, let's go, baby. Perfect Wordle. Sea swelling, grands, confections, hurdles. Grands and hurdles, like grandstands and hurdles. Confections, winner of a race or stuff. I don't know what swelling sea is. Rhythm, nope, never mind. Okay, that was all wrong. Rhymes for New York Times games. Connections, grands, strands. Hurdle, wordle, swelling sea, spelling bee. I see. Just dance for me, dance for me. Feel alive. I feel good. Pants. Clothes. Shirt. Pant. Pants. There we go. Shirt, agreement. Agree and agreement somehow don't line up in Lexicon's mind. I'm not crazy, right? That's fucking insane. Agree and agreement don't link. Agree. Disagree. Disagree. Argue. Argue, agreement. Agreement, shirt. Contract. Contract, shirt. Lawsuit. Lawsuit, shirt. Court. Court. Fitting. Court fitting. Court fitting. Attire. Uniform. Uniform, viewer. Very nice. I feel like attire should have gotten me there, but uniform, very good. So, how's everyone doing, guys? I know it's been a while. I apologize for that. My internet's been just all out of whack for a little bit. Like, we were switching internet providers, so, like, we had internet, but, like, in the interim, it'd be Viewer, we're starting Saturday. But like in the interim, it would like, you know, my speeds would dip in and out, so like I couldn't stream reliably. Like my whole shit was just fucking cooked. Like I was fucking playing Minecraft on the vanilla server, and I kept like getting booted off every 5 seconds. It was like the dumbest thing in the fucking universe. Like I couldn't play regular Minecraft, let alone stream. So a new journey begins. Fuck yes. I'm so excited. Could have very easily decided to take this, and then if I took with this, he could take this back, but obviously he didn't say that. I'm gonna stop talking so much just because I find I lose normally on time, and it's because I stop to fucking explain shit like this, like I'm fucking Gotham Chess, so. Alright, no more of that. No, we're done. Take it, motherfucker. Take your queen. This take with the king. He can't castle anymore. Victory for me. Aha, get fucked. And now I castle with a check. Very nice. I do this. Take that. Now I go here to check the king. Ah, motherfucker. I'm actually dumb as a bag of rocks. It's actually crazy how fucking dumb I am. Tomorrow maybe make an announcement. Oh yes, Luann, I will do that. I gotta remember to do that. Oh, you actual fucking loser, dude. And here, threaten that. Écoute mon cœur. Let's go, baby. Just gonna go here. Okay, we ball. Oh, actually, fuck this so hard. It's like crazy. How did you find the first 2 chapters? Dude, I love them so much. Lumion is such a goated MC. What the fuck? I feel like Lumion's gonna be such a nice change of pace. Sacre bleu! Yeah, I feel like Lumion's gonna be such a nice change of pace from what do you call it? From Klein, just because Klein is so thought out. Whereas Lumion seems like much more of a loose cannon, to an extent anyway. Yeah. Alright, let's see if he knows how to walk a king down. Lumion seems so much more like loosey-goosey in comparison, whereas like Klein was so thought out and methodical. I don't think he knows. Not doing this shit right. Well, maybe. Yeah, no, he's not doing this shit right. Yeah, he did not know how to do that. Oh my god, get fucking rolled. Yeah, exactly. Like Klein would never think to do that, but Lumion is like so fucking jokes and like just fun. Like he doesn't give a fuck at all. He's just having fun. Now, I'm sure that'll change in time as he becomes a Beyonder, as he becomes stronger, because he'll have to be more careful. Because like whatever he's doing will be more intricate. I get that, but like, you know, his underlying nature being one of like him having fun and stuff is like so different to Klein. He might do that, but then I do this. He takes. I take with my knight. Or I might actually take with my pawn and just consolidate more pawns to the center. Fuck it. And just. Check. Bang. Yeah, exactly. Like, it feels so much more loosey-goosey, which I'm not saying is like a bad thing, or like is like a thing I didn't like about Lord of the Mysteries. I don't want to say that. Like, I really love Lord of the Mysteries and how, like, thought out Klein was and everything. But, you know, it's like a nice change of pace, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm like maybe I'm not making what sense. I don't know. That is very possible. Here. Yeah, but then if he pushes here, I just take that, so it's okay. If he takes, then I take. Or I could have just pushed, actually. Here, 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 he wins now. Almost gonna be bad. I'm gonna go here. Fuck, he was gonna do that. Oh no, get you. It's a good change. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Here. He takes, then I take. Is this the end of... fuck no, Devil. We still have a couple more chapters to go, but I'll probably just end up reading them on my personal time at this point. It's okay. Fucking bitch. Okay, here. Because now he can't move his... Never mind, I can't move shit because I'm fucking stupid. What the actual fuck am I doing? Like, I've actually just gotta be on crack. I honestly don't know. No worries, Plague. I appreciate you, buddy. I don't know, just kill me. Just check me, just take it. I don't even want it, just take it. I don't even care. Alright, let's start the perfect run. Jesus Christ, thank you. Just get me the fuck away from this piece of shit. I gotta actually start playing chess. It's actually depressing to see how bad you are in comparison. Holy fuck. 76. Brainy work. Alright. No. Watching the Dynamis CEO on his computer screen, Ryan scratched his cat's ears. The G2 conference wasn't going well at all. I think I misheard, Mr. Manada. I said, no, Hector replied. No more knockoffs. My agreement was with your predecessor, and their demise has changed everything. Yeah, no, I know, Plague, I know. Listen to me, you little certainly, we can continue where they left off. Listen to me, you little shit, the CEO said. I know you met with the Augusti and hashed out a peace agreement. Psyshock brainwashed people on my staff, in my home. Your people didn't deliver and backstab me, so why should I honor my agreement? How did he know about the meeting with Livia? Ryan had done his best to cover it up. Either the CEO had some advanced surveillance system, or plants among the Augusti. Maybe even both. As for his reaction, Ryan thought the Dynamis Metagang Alliance had collapsed in the past because Psyshock's death ruined the brain copying project, but he was mistaken. In truth, the Brainjacker had initiated a slow, insidious takeover of Dynamis, brainwashing staff and executing executives one by one. Psyshock's demise had exposed his treachery. If only he hadn't been greedy enough to hire them in the first place. Then I guess we will reveal the recordings of your discussion with the previous administration, Ryan said. Because they kept recordings. Are you blackmailing me, Mr. Romano? I prefer the term plata o plomo, Mr. Escobar. Ryan always thought the CEO looked like a Colombian cartel leader. Then you're firing blanks. A scandal will cost me less to cover up than another knockoff delivery. Perhaps your competition, then. We both know the Augustus will never forgive the attacks on his territory, even if you submit to him. Your group signed its death warrant the moment you shook that nest. That was why he had hired the Metagang in the first place. They were only the genomes mad enough to take on the Augusti in the first place. Then I should reveal what's inside your knockoffs. I'm sure you people will love buying a can of Psycho in a can. Ryan had to give it to the man. He had a good poker face. I have no idea what you're talking about. I know what you and your pet Scaly keep in Lab 66. No, you don't. Goddamn, he wasn't biting. Hector Manada was cautious enough not to reveal truly incriminating information. Bloodstream. That's ridiculous, Hector replied. Do you have any proof? I've analyzed the knockoffs. I can publish the results, Ryan lied. The CEO didn't believe him, at least not fully, but the courier could tell he had hit close to the mark. Just clarifying, because you thought I was spoiling something? Oh, I see. Alright, no worries, Plague. Have a good night, buddy. Many have tried to discredit our work, and yet we remain. Here's my one and only offer, Mr. Romano. You keep the knockoffs, release my technicians, and return my tech. And skip town within 48 hours. You will carry the secrets of this agreement to your grave, and I will let you be. This agreement has been a failed joint venture. Yeah, right. And if I don't file for bankruptcy, then I will answer with force. Enrique and Wyvern have been pestering me about sending El Miglior to drive you out of town. My stamp of approval is all that stands between you and annihilation. Gee, another big boss threatening the government. It almost made Ryan want to be a socialist. I'll consider your offer. 48 hours, Mr. Romano. No more, no less. So, how'd it go? Saren asked as she walked in. Everything's going according to plan, Ryan said. Hector had just walked into a trap without realizing it. The courier had secured 2 days of non-interference. Is everyone ready? We're storming the mainframe, or die trying. Yeah, but there are some new peeps at the junkyard's entrance. They fit the description you gave us about the brainy guy and his robot daughter. Bring them to the hangar, Miss Vice President. Gotta ask, you're sure what you're doing? I mean, even without our loss in manpower, we'll run out of juice soon. You really don't want to see the others when they're missing their shot. Having lived with Bloodstream for years, Ryan had a pretty good idea of what would happen. Leaving the cat in the office, the president walked towards the hangar only to meet with a rabbit plushie in the corridor. The terrible creatures had grown more numerous lately. "Let's play outside," the toy asked Ryan. "No." "Let's play outside," the plushie insisted, one of its claws revealing a switchblade. "Not yet," Ryan replied. "Careful, I have precious equipment in the back," Alchemo said. Alchemo and the doll stepped out of the old 1986 Fleetwood Bounder. Alchemo was still the brass and steel cyborg with a brain in the jar for a head and syringes for fingers. His android daughter, T, alias Doll, had changed a little. She was still a lovely redhead dressed in the stereotypical country girl outfit, but she had covered her arms with synthetic skin, making her truly lifelike. "All clear, Mr. President," Frank greeted. "You have guests." "Good work, Agent Frank," Ryan congratulated. "Hey T, long time no..." She slapped him. Siren prepared to blast her to smithereens, while Frank took a step. Wait, it's okay," Ryan said. "She's my ex, she can do that." "Oh? Former First Lady?" Frank asked. "A damn fine country young girl you found, Mr. President. Reminds me of my native Texas." No word for 2 years and that's all you have to say," T said. "Was that really warranted?" Ryan sighed. "That's all you deserved," Alchemo replied. "Ryan, I understand you may have your reasons for leaving us. You were always a free spirit and I love that about you, but you didn't even write." Well, Ryan did send letters asking how the robot was, only to receive a confused answer. As it turns out, he had referenced events erased in a previous loop and something they never built in the final one. The realization crushed him so hard that he had erased that timeline too. Aw, sad. Unfortunately, Ryan knew more about the doll than the other way around. He had learned everything about her past, everything she liked, everything she hated, all the things she had done, all that she had dreamed of. From her point of view, Ryan and her had a brief fling. From his, they had been together for years. Much like how Jasmine forgetting him had hurt, Ryan simply couldn't stand carrying the burden of his shared past alone. And yet, when he looked at her, Ryan realized he left some people behind he had cared for. "I'm sorry," Ryan said. "I'm really sorry." "That's a start," T said. "You have a great many things to explain. What are you doing with these monsters?" "Hey, I'm not a tin can pretending to be a human," Siren said. "You're a member of the Meta Gang," Alchemo said. "Frankly, the only reason we're here is because we owe this biological waste of a Violet a favor. And I don't know why he's working with you." "Yes, Ryan, I thought you hated psychos." Are they forcing you to work with them?" "You've got it the other way around," Siren said. "Nobody controls the USFA. We arrested our alien overlords and enslaved them." What in the fuck am I even reading at this point? "I want a civil war for control of this great nation," Ryan said. "Now I'm trying to find a cure for the psycho condition. And I need a friend." "A cure for psychos, you said?" "Alright, I trust you. For old time's sake." T put her hands on her waist, but there's still one person you need to apologize for. "He's inside?" Ryan asked. Yes, he is." Ryan took a deep breath and opened the van's door. As expected, Alchemo brought a sizable part of his workshop from white computers, multicolored jars of questionable contents, and a toaster. Ryan noticed 4 small wheels carrying it forward. "Hi, Ryan," the toaster's vocalizer mimicked Schwarzenegger's Terminator voice. "Hey, Toasty, you have wheels now?" "Yep, T installed them when I got tired of watching TV all day." 2 years, Ryan. 2 years. I hope you toasted a lot of chicks in that time, because I didn't get any. Well, being a toaster probably reduces your opportunities, no? "There, the same old ableist," the toaster said. "Damn, I missed you. I love life on the farm, but you certainly added a certain je ne sais quoi." "Wait, what? You thought the plushie was my first creation? That I was a one-trick pony? I went through a robot building phase." "Yeah, he was scrapping the bottom of the barrel when he made me," Toasty said. "A little bit of advice. Don't let him tinker in his boxers. He'll spend days picking up the scraps." "You made an intelligent toaster? Why a toaster?" "I feel like I'm being judged right now," Toasty said. At one point in my life, I wanted to settle in France, Ryan explained. My greatest anxiety was to wake up with a lot of bread, but no way to toast it. You know what? I don't even give a shit anymore, Saren said. That's not even the worst thing he did, Braindead snapped. That dumbass equipped my gynoid... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I'm not reading that. Wait, you slept with a robot? Saren asked. I slept with everything and everyone, Ryan said. Though in the end, after centuries of experimentation, Ryan discovered he was mostly attracted to female-shaped women. That's a crazy sentence. The courier wouldn't say no to a new experience, like Darkling, but he certainly had a weakness for female geniuses shorter than him. Anyway, a Micron base, huh? Did you escalate from drug dealer to terrorist? It's not terrorism when we do it, Frank said. It's an intervention. Oh, awesome. A mecha. Toasty rolled in front of Mecron Scorpion War Machine. Can you upload my personality matrix into it? I mean, a giant robot is just a toaster with too much power. Is that why you need my genius, Alchemo said, for another prank? No. As I said, a friend needs help. After taking over the meta-gang, Ryan had transferred Len to the infirmary, changing the place from Psyshock's brainwashing assembly line to a true medical block. His comatose friend slept on the operation table. You thief, I'll kill you, Acid Rain said against her restraints. I'll escape, and when I do, I'll kill you. Typical psycho, Alchemo said. As expected, her head contains a nasty package of tumors, mutant neurons. I'm surprised she can even talk. It's getting harder to sedate her, boss, Saren said. I think she's building a tolerance. I'll kill you, Acid Rain said. You're keeping them away from me. All of them. If it weren't for you, I would. I could go back. Alchemo hit the psycho in the neck with 3 syringe fingers and injected her with some liquids. Acid Rain let out a growl before her voice died. A few seconds later, her gaze turned empty and lifeless. You know, if I wanted to practice euthanasia, there's a retirement home 2 districts down. I applied a treatment for brain cancer and mood stabilizers, Alchemo explained. They will destroy the cancerous growths and stabilize her for a while, and repair the damaged neurons. A temporary fix, as long as her psycho condition produces new mutations. But it should be enough to stabilize her for a while. Can you do the same for Mongrel? The juice wrecked his brain pretty bad, Saren asked. I thought you didn't care about the others, Ryan asked. I didn't, but the doll nagged me into it. I thought we should give back to the world. So many people suffer from tumors due to the after effect of Mecron's plague. So I asked Dad to make a cure. Besides, saving my neurocomputers from Alzheimer's and similar issues was one of my top priorities, Alchemo said. I had plenty of test subjects this way. Can you cure depression? Ryan asked. I can solve the psychological troubles associated with the syndrome, like chemical imbalances, but not the physiological roots. I'm no psychotherapist, and I don't have time to listen to whiners. T didn't miss the lingering gaze Ryan gave Len. Is she? It's her, yeah. Len. You came here to find her. That's why you left. You still wanted to find your friend. She feels so cold, the poor girl, B said. She won't wake up on her own, I assure you, Alchemo said. We've got a copy of her mind. Livia sent the file, but begged for a way to record the information. A brain map copying a human mind needs a lot of lines of code. She strained her fingers typing the whole thing. Can you repair her brain with it? What is the point of overwriting someone's mind with their own? Do you have the device that caused these problems? Ryan pointed at Dynamis' brain tech. I see. Very subtle, Alchemo said. The system is booby-trapped, and will corrupt the new pattern during the overwriting with foreign elements. Can you repair it? No. The sabotage affects the main's essential parts. But, I can easily reverse engineer the machine and make my own, one that'll work as it's supposed to. Is there a workshop in the space? Knowing Mecron, there had to be. There is. A biochemical blue brain controls the base. We intend to force our way to the mainframe and take over. A AUB, a universal brain. The ultimate biomechanical storing device. I tried to build one, but I never had the resources for it. You can hijack it, Ryan asked. If I get access to it, yeah, but easier said than done. Well, we're preparing for an attack before your assault. I know you're useless in a fight. I am not useless. I'm a man of science. I'm a sharpshooter, but I can defend myself. not against robots. Which is why the Secret Service will ensure your safety. You will be safe, a giant said. No president has died under a watch. None that matter, anyway. I'm coming, Shorty. Just wait, Ryan said. This is a Berlin Wall, Ryan said, stood between his troops and the blast door. The last frontier between Western civilization and annihilation. He glanced at his minions, all ready to die for their country, because they didn't have any choice. Sauron, keeping her arms crossed, carrying herself with dignity. Darkling, lurking in the corner. Alchemo, grunting, eager to see the mission done. The rest, cannon fodder. The last member of the crack team soon arrived. It's here, Mr. President, Frank declared. The nuclear football. Ryan held his breath as he touched the soft leather with anticipation. What's that, boss? Sauron asked. A secret weapon? The only one that matters. Ryan froze time, and when it resumed, his clothes had fallen to the ground except his boxers. A display of manliness was welcomed with surprise and shock by everyone. Not again, you exhibitionist, Alchemo replied. If you lead us to battle naked, I'm leaving. I've seen bigger weapons of mass destruction, Sauron said. Unlike his previous clothes, this was a pure black and red. This time there would be no more playing around. This suit was unlike anything Ryan's foes had seen before. Unrelenting, merciless, uncompromising. The dark pants, because it was cold in the bunker, fit his body perfectly. He then put on the black leather boots, a cashmere red shirt, and a black suit. Karl Lagerfeld style. Who the fuck is Karl Lagerfeld? Lagerfeld. A German fashion designer. Oh, cool. Because when you embraced the dark side, you dressed German. A strong and powerful necktie, representing his authoritarianism. Velvet gloves to choke his minions when they talked back. A black jacket. A red and silver mask covering most of his head. And finally, a savage bowler hat. Perfect, Ryan said. His men remained too intimidated to say anything. Except the reptilian, who said, I don't find it too special, but it's a bit edgy. In response, Ryan started choking him. What is he, fucking Darth Vader? It had taken him years to master this move, but suddenly the lack of air and blood brought Reptilian to his knees. I find your lack of taste disturbing. Oh, he's actually Vader. What? What was the Vader line? I find your lack of faith disturbing? Your lack of faith disturbing, yeah. I'm sorry? Reptilian said. I'm sorry who, handbag? I'm sorry, Mr. President. Alright, Mux, listen up. Our goal is to reach the base's mainframe thanks to a shortcut, allowing our brain-dead friend to hook it up. I'm not. Are you questioning my authority? Ryan asked Alchemo. 2 years, and it's still the same bullshit, Alchemo replied. I love democracy, Ryan continued. Your job is to make sure he reaches his destination, he said to Frank. Yes, Mr. President. Darkling? Darkling, are you giving me the silent treatment? My name is not Darkling. Then what is it? Not Darkling. Alright, not Darkling it was. Now, before we go in, I'd like to deliver a speech, but let's be honest, a psycho's life is nasty, brutish, and short. Darth Vader style. Our fist and guns will do the talking instead. For the first time since Ryan had started looping, this run would be a one-shot. Unfucking repeatable. When he had memorized a shortcut itinerary suggested by Nora, Ryan expected to face heavy resistance. But Ryan hadn't gotten this far without taking risks. Now, the president stepped aside and raised his coil gun. Sauron, be a dear and use your vibrator. One day I'll show you a fucking vibrator, Sauron said. She was immediately welcomed with a hail of fire as she opened the door. Ryan froze time, grabbed Sauron, and pushed her out of the way before Ray could hit her. Texas Smash, Frank said. Oh, is he fucking All Might? Jesus. His body absorbing the metal parts of the machines that he was punching. Darkling immediately slithered between them, and groups followed. Alchemo and Ryan remained at the frontier center. All hell broke loose. Ryan barely took a step forward to dodge a bullet as walls revealed to open 2 twin miniguns on each side. Before they could hit the rest of the group, Ryan froze time and shot both weapons with his coil gun. Thankfully, the projectiles were strong enough to perforate the turrets, blowing them up. His minions didn't stay idle. Sauron assisted Frank by blasting the robots away with shockwaves, Reptilian tackling any tin cans approaching. The strangest member of the group, Gemini, also pulled her weight. While appearing like an ethereal woman, Ryan realized the truth. Her tentacle shadow was her real self, and the shining woman an illusion, and the shadow could kill. Gemini? Tentacles? Illusion? Close enough? Welcome back! They figured it out, Ryan thought, astonished, as the robot shadow restrained Gemini's own. It only took the machine a few minutes to guess the nature of her powers and figure it out. These things could learn, fucking fast. Within minutes, the same intelligence had identified Alchemo as a key target. Darkling, shield the medic, Ryan shouted, pointing at Alchemo. Instantly, the machine switched targets, this time focusing on Ryan. What, you couldn't identify me as the leader when I opened my mouth? Ryan taunted. Haven't you looked at my fucking costume? A laser made a hole in his bowler hat the moment time resumed. Ryan angrily retaliated by shooting down the machines. Having slaughtered the opposition, Frank resumed his rampage and smashed through the next door. The next room beyond the hallway took the shape of a large dome, with a ceiling layered with holographic projections representing the solar system. By the way, I don't know if you guys caught that, but earlier when Frank said, like, oh, the Secret Service has never let a president die, one of the ones that mattered anyway, I assume that's like a reference to, I'm gonna assume it's JFK and not Lincoln, but it could technically be Lincoln too. But the joke obviously being like, oh, JFK wasn't worth saving because he was like fucking up our country because it was a fucking, because he was like going against the CIA or whatever. Wait, hold on. However, they didn't have time to look at this spectacle as small holes opened all over the dome. Eye-shaped drones flew through and opened fire at the group. The holograms above their heads brightened, an illusory sun turning supernova, unleashing a blinding light. While Darkling formed a wall to protect Alchemo, Frank rampaged through the ground-based machines, his body metal shrugging off the lasers easily. The courier eventually resorted to stopping time, pushing both his second-in-command out of a bullet's path to hit the damn flyers. Secondly, unfortunately, the rest of the group didn't fare much better. Cyclopean's robots were trying the same shadow grab tactic their predecessors tried on Gemini, except with better numbers. 5 other Cyclopean machines had cornered Ink Machine and incinerated her with a sustained laser beam. Damn. Even the Reptilian had only barely avoided death. That spot, Ryan pointed to his left. That structural weakness should be there. Chernobyl! Stop calling him that! Or stop calling me that, Sauron complained, but obeyed all the same. Her gauntlets vibrated and she started targeting the spot with shockwaves, as the foundations began to flounder. Of course, the machines instantly attempted to stop Sauron, but Darkling formed a wall around her. Only Frank was left out, but he didn't clearly need any help. The path to the mainframe was open now that Hazmat Girl blew a wide open hole in the floor. Frank, Darkling, cover the rear! I'm not equipped for Alchemo started complaining, only for the Reptilian and Ryan to grab him like a potato sack before jumping down. The courier and his allies landed in a strange, ghastly gallery of vat and glass containers, each of them containing half-formed humanoid bodies, some of their organs floating in colored liquid. While they had human features, the creature's limbs were unnaturally long. A genome research lab. Where are we going? Sauron asked. Left or right? Neither. Ryan glanced at the key point of the gallery's right steel wall, behind the green vat. If they collapsed it, they would have access to the main frame's room. Sauron moved in from the steel panel and released colored gas from her fingers. Darkling wisely sealed the hole. Wait, what? The wall rusted quickly while Ryan raised his eyes at the hole above his head. Thankfully, Darkling wisely sealed the hole with his body. Mr. President, Reptilian shouted. I sense something coming from the left. A robot, bigger than the rest. Fuck. Brain dead. Behind me, Ryan said. Reptilian, hold the line. It is time to die for your country. I'd rather not. Ryan raised his hand to mimic a choking motion, and the Mook rediscovered his patriotism. Dude, what? He's actually Darth Vader. He's like, listen to me. You are part of the Rebel Alliance, and you will die here unless you choose to change your faith to the Empire. Damn, Mari, you know what? I always thought the Empire was kind of base, Mr. Vader. You're right. Let's go. The left door opened. A 3-meter tall machine walked in. A creature looking like a vat with 6 steely spider legs. The reptilian rushed at his robot but never even reached the target. The machine pointed a hand at the psycho, and a crimson glow lifted him above the floor. The machine was a telekinetic genome, a true telekinetic. The machine sent the reptilian flying with such force it flattened him. Dude, he was worried about the wrong Vader. He actually just force pushed him. He's like, get the fuck out of here. What do you think this is? Tell me, robot, can you touch yourself with that power? Ryan asked. I hope those hands just aren't for show. The machine answered by telekinetically ripping out steel panels from the wall and throwing them at Ryan. Stopping time at the right moment, Ryan punched the machine's left arm at the joint, snapping it in half with Fisty. He hoped it would disrupt its telekinesis. The courier couldn't afford smashing the glass container in close combat, or he'd be drenched in elixir. Thankfully, the wardrobe's costume had been designed for fashion, and the rupture didn't cause the courier's did not rupture from the courier's acrobatics. Thanks to Ryan's diversion, Sarin melted a tunnel and escaped with Alchemo. The courier tried to follow, but the machine attempted to grind him into paste. Though the courier managed to activate his time stop and move away, the robot blocked the tunnel's entrance. Thankfully, Darkling chose that moment to slither towards the ceiling's hole and fall directly on top of the robot. Bon appetit, my dark friend, Ryan said. A minute later, the courier made his way into the bunker's command room. I'll take care of the turrets. Help our brainy friend, Ryan told Sarin as he reloaded his coil gun. Activating his power, Ryan reached a Gatling gun and leapt at it. He then started riding it like a bull, forcibly aiming at the other weapons in the room. A hail of bullets flew across the room once time resumed. While Ryan continued providing suppressing fire, the Chernobyl cosplayer released her gas at the metal pedestal, holding the giant brain jar. Part of it rusted. Much like Alchemo in the previous loop, the genius intertwined with the giant brain, nailing it with his syringe's fingers and connecting it to the alien machinery. Is it over? Sarin asked. I'm changing the admin privileges and ID credentials so it registers as us as staff, Alchemo said. While I can't hear tremors or gunfire, I'd call this a success. The screens around the mainframe showed videos of the bunker's room and the recreational area of the holographic observatory. It's incredible. All this wealth of information. All the secrets. Is there one on Psycho? Sarin asked. Yes, but that's not all. How Mecron enhanced Genome's powers, how elixirs work, it's all there. We're gonna change the world. The new brain-copying machine looked exactly like the old one. Ryan held his breath as he stood right next to Len, a helmet covering her face. It's okay, Ryan, T assured him. I've monitored her life signs. It's working. Will Ma wake up? Sarah asked. She should soon, Alchemo replied. Thanks, Ryan said. I owed you a favor, didn't I? If anything, I should thank you. Accessing Mecron's database will supplement my own research. Dad, now's not the time. I will never understand why human brains put so much importance on base feelings. You made a daughter, didn't you? Ryan replied. You care. Whatever. Doll, come with me. The real work begins now. Take care, Ryan. You're coming with us too, she said to Sarah. What? I'm staying, Sarah said. I understand it's important to you, but I think he needs a moment with her. He's been waiting for a while. That was one way to put it. Ryan sighed when Sarah squinted at him. Look, your ma and I were close. How close? Enough that we might end up making a brat like you one day, Ryan said. There, I destroyed your childhood. Now get out. Ew. Disgusting. Did you? Right? Sarah asked. Yes, we did. And we were 16. Dude, he's a fucking animal. Who says this to a child? What the fuck? I need some fresh air, Sarah said. At long last, Ryan was alone. He watched as her chest rise up with breathing. Ryan was brought back to his childhood as he waited for Len to wake up so they could play outside. He had been in the same position years ago, looking over her like a big brother. She still loves you. Saishak's words echoed in their courier's mind. Shorty? Ryan asked. Sleeping Beauty? I'm not the prince you asked for, but it's time to wake up. Her eyes opened, and Len looked up at his face. And for a second, Ryan worried that he might see Saishak's cold, sociopathic gaze, but thankfully not. It was an elusive look he had waited for, but never achieved. A flash of recognition. Riri, I remember. It worked! Ryan felt something warm fall down his cheeks. His breath shortened as he felt a tight pressure build up in his chest. Riri? You're crying? Len asked. Ryan collapsed to his knees and exploded in tears. Aww. He couldn't say a word, let alone move, as the crushing weight of time had suddenly been lifted off his shoulders. The centuries of loneliness washed over him like a torrent. The accumulated pain he had buried away, fled and denied, came back roaring. His brain burned like a blazing flame, and his heart tightened inside his chest, a moment of pure joy, but he felt so heavy, so weak, so feeble. Ryan couldn't even raise his head at the lone witness of his breakthrough. He didn't have the strength left. He had spent it all in Monaco, in France, in Spain, and everywhere else. He exhausted it to fight Adam, fighting Saishak, fighting the Augusta and Dynamis across centuries. He felt her arms move across his neck. It's okay, Ryan. I'm here. You're not alone. You're not alone. No. Not anymore. Oh my god, we actually get a happy chapter? This actually happens sometimes? What the fuck? Only took 80 chapters for us to get one happy chapter. Crazy work. For the first time in centuries, Ryan woke up at peace with himself. Certainly, he had had good mornings in the past. Waking up next to Jasmine would remain one of his most cherished memories, but nothing compared to this moment. He could have stayed in bed smiling all day at the ceiling. Ryan Romano was happy. It was a Herculean effort of will to rise up and put on his costume, for he still had work to do. One loop ago, the cruel sight would have triggered an epic city-destroying rampage, but not today. Ryan emerged from his room smiling behind his mask. Good morning, Mr. President. Nothing to report, Frank said. Agent Frank, you are the greatest hero this nation has ever had. You are all an American citizen could be. His words shook the Titan. Thank you, Mr. President. Everything I do is to honor my father. He died from a KFC overdose while hanging Nazis with a lasso. What the fuck? Who the fuck writes this? What the fuck is this? Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, he died from a KFC overdose while hanging nuts. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. That's great. A most American way to die. He'd be so proud of you, son. The Ryan would have to make sure Frank and Len never ended up in the same room. He had the intuition it would backfire. Leaving his favorite guard to watch, Ryan moved to the recreational room while whistling. Everything just felt good. Oh, you're awake, boss? Ryan glanced at the speaker. We've got a problem. The rabbits keep pestering the kids to play outside. And they moved into the junkyard after killing the gremlins. They flogged me when I tried to stop them. They flogged me. It's okay, Ryan said. If the plushies didn't destroy the world today, it'd be something. Like an asteroid or a plague. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Didn't you stress that your rabbits shouldn't go outside? My dear Saren, everything is going to be fine. I promise you, darling. Are you high? I know we have a juice production facility, but what's the saying? Don't get high on your own supply. I know. I ran a drug cartel, which turned out great. Saren, I have something to tell you. You're not the best sidekick I had. That would be Panda. But I like you. I like you very much. Saren pushed Ryan back. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with you? I feel like you're being nice. I feel like being nice today, Ryan said. No cruel joke, no sarcasm, no mean remarks, just kindness. Well, get back to normal. You're creeping the fuck out of me. I prefer him this way, Mosquito said. Does that mean we get free juice today? Of course, dear Leech. Enjoy your day off, my friends, for tomorrow we go to war. Monada's ultimatum expired the day after, and while Ryan had a plan to get rid of him, it would involve a clash with El Miglior, perhaps even the carnival. Now that the president had secured his White House and electoral base, he would take the city by storm. The elevator to the lower levels opened before Ryan could explain his plans. Mongrel stepped out first, followed by a blonde woman with bloodshot eyes. It took Ryan a split second to recognize her. Acid Rain. Her behavior, her posture, the way she moved, everything but her appearance had changed. Rain? Is that you? I'm Helen. That's my real name. Helen. Who let you out? The doc. He said the treatment worked. Sorry, Mr. President. I'm sorry I tried to kill you. It's okay. I forgive you. Ryan's heart was overflowing. I'm just happy you still have all your hair. Chemo worked on me too. Mongrel spoke. You can talk? Yeah, though my brain hurts when I do. I think my gray matter is still slowly filling the void. I feel like I'm waking up from a nightmare, Acid Rain replied. Thank you for helping me. I'm truly grateful. But our current treatment won't last forever, from what I gather, Mongrel complained, which sucks. No, it wouldn't. Genome's enhanced metabolism meant they developed a tolerance to chemical products quicker than normal people. Even their mutations would adapt to Malchemo's treatment, eventually. But that was the worst case scenario, and Ryan knew he had to make it right. Merlin, how's it going, man? We have the tools to figure out a permanent solution. I have the feeling we'll need your assistance, though. I'm not gonna fight you. I don't want to go back to eating rats. You drank like 5 knockoffs. You were already better than a dog when Adam found you scavenging trash. You were already barely better than a dog. I found a white elixir while looting old Rome's ruins, but it didn't do anything. I read white genomes affect other genomes, but I couldn't get my powers to work, so I figured there's gotta be faulty elixirs, and I drew the short end of the stick. I already planned on buying a knockoff before I found the original, so... You drank a knockoff since you believed you were powerless and turned into a psycho? Mongrel's abilities allowed him to stockpile more than one elixir. By itself, it didn't do anything. Much like how Casper the Ghost only transformed post-mortem. Dude, that's so cooked! That's not even his fault! Like, yeah, it was a dumb logic, don't get me wrong, to say like, oh, it must have been faulty, let me just... another one, that's crazy, but... Like, that's not even his fault. Like, imagine drinking a fucking... Like, imagine Lord of the Mysteries, you drink a Sequence 9 potion, you almost go insane, you catch yourself, and you're like, oh, cool, what great powers did I get? Fucking nothing. You got nothing. You can't do any spirituality bullshit. You don't have any enhanced physical capabilities. You're not smarter than normal. You don't have a better... Nothing. Nothing. You just wake up the next day the same guy and you're like, I almost died for what? Like, damn, I can't even blame the guy. Yeah, I swear, if you find a cure, I'm never touching an elixir again. Just to be sure, you're not gonna stab us in the back, right? Mosquito asked. No, that wasn't me. I wouldn't hurt anyone, I swear. She sounded so sincere. Something's been bugging me, Ryan asked. In your insane state, you kept rambling about how I barred the gates, and that the Ultimate One wanted you to win. I don't remember. But I think it's because of the portal inside you. Portal? Yeah, when I switch with my raindrops, it's not instantaneous. It looks like it from the outside, but from my point of view, everything goes purple, and I then move from one spot to another through a corridor. You enter the purple world and use it as a shortcut. When I'm in this place, I see a weird pyramid thing above you, watching. Pyramid? Close enough. Welcome back, Isaac. I hear voices, too. I'm not sure if it's talking to me or something else, but I hear people talking. And when I look at you in this state, I can see a pathway I can't access. A pathway that you chose, if that makes sense. A pathway? Bro, am I just reading Lord of the Mysteries? What the fuck is even going on at this point? I see. Thing is, I've been able to open a gate to the purple world in the past, but only with my powers boosted. You could do that? You could just go back in time with that place. I know you could. I've lost my family because of a mistake. That's why I looked for a violet. I could already summon the rain, but... You drink a violet in spite of the risks? Acid Rain shook her head. He said that if I wanted to go back, I should do it myself. So he opened the bottle and he... Ryan shivered as he listened and realized that Hannafat Lecter's obsession with force-feeding him an elixir wasn't an impulse, it was a habit. That bastard shattered people into broken shells. I doubt we can help your family, Helen. But we're gonna help you at least, I swear. Okay. Maybe you could ask the Augusti. Did he rediscover an ember of humanity? He raises them as mindless zombies, you jackass, Sauron said. Anyone else want to play a game? I'm on a roll right now. Sure, Mongrel said. Also, why are there dead, hanged animals above the table? There are lucky charms, Sauron said. Hey, Blondie, the toaster greeted Helen. Do you want me to toast your bread? The poor woman looked at the toaster in absolute confusion. Is this a prank? If you don't like your bread raw, I've got butter, Toasty said. His game was atrocious, but then again, he was a fucking toaster. Sweet, soft butter? How can you get butter when you don't have arms, you idiot? Hey, you've got enough chicks vying for you. Leave some for the rest of us. When are you putting me inside that big hot mech? Then I'll show you my arms. Tomorrow, my friend. Tomorrow. Wyvern had destroyed robots and mechs before, but she never fought a fucking toaster. Dude, what is that? What the fuck am I reading? Oh my god. Between this and Sacre Bleu, I haven't read any good literature in a while, bro. It's been like 2 months, and I'm just reading horse shit. Holy fuck. After briefing the mooks on his plan, Ryan moved to the lower levels. Len had set up a modest genius workshop in one of the underground chambers, close to the dome. If the courier could trust the screens on the wall and the information banks they showed, the room used to be an archive of sorts. A holographic projector showed a map of Earth with half a dozen glowing red points. Perhaps Mechron's remaining facilities. Ryan could track them down. Hi, Shorty, he said to Len. You look good. Hi, Yuri. Yeah, I feel good. Alchemo gave me pills, and they work much better than my previous antidepressants. I can think clearly, even when I'm not using my powers. Though Ryan distrusted Alchemo, he had to admit the genius could do a great deal if he wanted to. If the courier learned how to reproduce his miracle drug, he could provide Len with treatments across loops. So any progress on the machine? Ryan asked. Now we proved it works and Psyshock won't follow us, we can make long-term plans. So I can't believe we just time-traveled. When I look at Sarah and how she had never seen my sanctuary, I get how you feel. If everyone forgetting you. It must be maddening. That was before. Now we can bring people into the loop. I have an arrogant young disciple I'd love for you to meet. There's a problem, Riri. The machine can only send one brain map back at a time. Maybe I can improve it, but for now it's just one. You then. We'll need to rebuild the machine and send you back each time. If it breaks once, you forget everything. Unless we find a place to store the memories. We need Livia. I thought you didn't trust her. She followed through with her promise. I mean, she could have told her father to storm this place, but she didn't. Maybe I was wrong. I don't want her to see the blueprints, but we can cooperate. You have the resources to create the brain scanner at your base, Shorty? Since Psyshock corrupted the prototype, we need a new one. No, I'm sorry, I need better tech than I have. Vulcans or this bunker. He could convince Vulcan or Dynamis to provide him with the tech under the right circumstances, but for now, Livia looked like the best option. I'll ask Livia. What next, then? Len asked. Even if some of them help this time around, we're surrounded by psychos. Mongrel and Mosquito, they tried to abduct children last loop. I wouldn't worry about the kids. Considering they're protectors, I worry more about running out of mucks. I'm serious, Riri. It's hard to pretend that nothing happened. Every time I see them, I want to shoot them. I get it. But I've come to realize that while there are monsters in their midst, some of them are victims as well. They'll just fall back to their habits, Len said. But Ryan wasn't so sure. In any case, we'll focus on mastering this bunker's tech. Darkling kept pestering Alchemo about the portal. While the bunker's security system didn't attack anyone on site anymore, critical areas remained out of reach. And afterwards, we'll reach a deal with Dynamis. We're raiding Lab 66? Yes, I already set things in motion to prepare. Whatever may wait inside Dynamis' fortress, we should learn it soon. Len? There's something I want to talk to you about. She looked away. What Psyshock saw in my mind? Yes. Len? Ryan gathered his breath. I love you. There. He said it. I've loved many people. So many you can't count them all. I've loved T and Jasmine, and I admit I have a huge crush on Wardrobe. God damn it, why was she already taken? But out of all these relationships, ours has always had a special place in my heart. I hoped we could settle down somewhere, build a house, have kids, you know, the old dream. Now that you can remember, I have to know if you feel the same. He'd waited so long to say these words. Len's arms remained crossed and tightened even further. She looked away, avoiding his gaze. I guess, after all we've been through, it can't ever go away, but so much has happened, Ryan. So much, I wish we could go back, but we can't, even with your powers. You're my best friend, Riri, and I don't want you to go away. But I don't know if I'm ready for us to be more than that. Perhaps ever. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Ryan reassured her with dignity, and he meant it. I had centuries to process these feelings. I understand. The courier didn't like it, but he understood. He had clung to the idea of the past for so long, but he couldn't keep looking back. I will give you your space, he said. Frankly, I'm just happy we can be friends again, and stay that way. And all Ryan ever asked for was for someone to remember him. And perhaps he couldn't be more with Len. But she had now fulfilled his dearest wish. Perhaps I was wrong. I don't think we're best friends. It seems not strong enough a term. We're family, Riri. Family? Vin Diesel? Len is Vin Diesel all along? Yes, they were family. Perhaps not the one Ryan wanted, but a family all the same. And he was fine with it. A sunny day in Monaco. Flowers were blooming, birds were singing, and Simon rolled a boulder in hell. Who the fuck is Simon Sisyphus? How many times had Ryan looked at Monaco from this promontory? What the fuck is this word? Promontory. That's a lot of O's. A natural elevation. Oh, cool. It took him a while, but he found an old pre-war UAV drone in the abandoned military base near Istris. Ryan had modified it into a purple-painted quadcopter. Controlling the device with a remote control, the courier received a constant feedback as he surveyed the drone towards Monaco. The whole city was a prop. At least Ryan now confirmed the teleportation effect didn't apply to machines. Once the drone passed the 2-hour time limit, the casino's propaganda about fighting back Mecron was just as baseless as its tale of its Andorran invasion. As the sun fell behind the horizon, Ryan directed the drone to Monte Carlo Casino. The real Monte Carlo Casino looked similar to the hellish dimension Ryan had spent a lifetime in, but it was neither infinite nor abnormal. When the drone prepared to leave the casino to resupply, its doors had repaired itself, and Ryan had the machine blast them open again, fly through and turn around. Ryan spent months worth of loops mapping out the casino and its surroundings. In the end, he had to face the obvious. He couldn't find any entrance to the pocket dimension. Invite only, huh? Having taken offense, Ryan strapped a nuke to the drone. You don't say no to me. Sitting on a long chair on the coast of Cap Ferrat, almost 15 kilometers from Monaco, Ryan directed the drone to the casino with his remote control as he prepared to repurpose a local radio station to control his toy from far away. After the shrimp, the mushrooms, Ryan said as he punched the mushroom. The video feed stopped functioning as a bright sphere of light consumed Monaco. Dude, he just fucking nuked Monaco? What? Charles Leclerc would be so disappointed. Independence for Andorra, the courier shouted. Oh god, that... Oh god, that went down the wrong pipe. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. A few hours later, Ryan strode through the burning ruins of Monaco in a reinforced hazmat suit. I will be the very best, like no one ever was. Only a crater remained of Monte Carlo Casino. Whatever force allowed the place to rebuild, it couldn't undo such a devastation. A flash of yellow and violet swallowed him, followed by a sight of familiar marble hallway. God damn it. When he woke up again on the Tas de Chien, I don't know how to pronounce it, Tas de Chien, promontory on April 1st, Ryan screamed out of frustration. Even nuking the place wouldn't dispel the effect. You should have expected this. The mysterious controller, Jean-Stéphanie, lived inside his pocket dimension, or he had become the maze. Ryan sighed. The effect activated whenever something crossed into Monaco's borders, as described by international law, including airspace, but not the territorial waters. Ryan assumed it had something to do with the old Franco-Monegasque treaties. A victim was teleported inside the maze if they approached the casino or stayed more than 2 hours inside city limits. If they crossed the frontier and left, they would be trapped the moment they fell asleep. It didn't matter if they stayed in Monaco for less than a minute or spent 3 days fleeing across Europe. Ryan had tried both. Once you entered Monte Carlo, once you entered Monaco, it never let you go. The effect also applied to animals. Unlike humans, they were immediately teleported to the maze's kitchen instead of a relatively safe marble hallway. Ryan had sent countless puppies to their death, and didn't regret it. After all, he was a cat person. This guy's a fucking lunatic. Holy shit. He just said, I killed several dogs, don't care. That's crazy work. Ryan suspected the controller was a psycho associated with yellow and violet. It would explain the space-time anomaly and the weird rules. This meant only a powerful yellow or violet could permanently destroy the maze, if at all. Do I need to truly destroy this place, though? I mean, it's static and doesn't spread. A fence would keep it contained if I found a way to terminate it, until... His perfect run demanded freeing the people inside. According to his research, he could remain outside Monaco until April 28th, after which Martine would die in a shrimp supply gone wrong. Nagito, how's it going, man? Ryan had to find an exit within that time span, but where? I am an exit, Ryan realized. From what he understood, the courier existed in two places at once, some kind of dimension beyond space and time. It didn't cancel the convergence entirely, but just pushed it back. An idea crossed his mind. 5 years. It took Ryan 5 years worth of loops to master the particle physics, find a genius capable of helping him, and raid enough laboratories to gather the equipment he needed. He had to travel all the way to Switzerland and back to scavenge parts from the CERN Hadron Collider. And now, the sunny day of April 27th, Ryan stood atop the promontory. He decided to wear something nice: a purple shirt, blue pants, black gloves and boots, and most importantly, a classic trench coat. He kept an MP3 device around his belt, alongside a Japanese katana. Most importantly, the courier had brought with him two cube-shaped devices 40 centimeters in diameter. The steel-plated machines each had a hand-sized hole, the mouth of the particle accelerator and the small control panel, the resonators. These nuclear-powered devices, through a science Ryan barely understood, should create a convergence similar to Ryan's powers. Particles would travel from one cube to the other, forcing a path through dimensions. Maybe you could use that technology to build an interdimensional radio one day. That'd be funny. Leaving one on Tadjikistan promontory and wiring it to activate in 2 hours, Ryan put the other in a travel bag and drove to Monaco on his trusty motorcycle. He stopped in front of the casino and moved to the doors with confidence. The plaza vanished. "Hello, dear guest," a gold-faced clown said. "Welcome to Monte Ryan beheaded him instantly. Half a dozen clowns emerged from behind the lobby's pillars, carrying silver plates. "Dear guest, we must warn you that violence is prohibited if you insist on misbehaving." Ryan called the elevator and hit the 4th button. "Pick the place," Ryan told the elevators. "It's where you'll die." The monsters kept grinning, but behind the empty smiles, there were knives. A few minutes later, Ryan reached Sweetstown. The sights of the long hallway leading into the hotel suites almost made Ryan nostalgic. Simon, I have a hamburger!" The door opened. "Who the fuck are you?" Simon asked. "Français parler song verse?" What the actual fuck? I don't know. A whole bunch of... Simon froze. "How do you know that password?" "You told me," the courier almost said. "A former friend of yours is in the French Foreign Legion." He lied. "I came to save you. According to my timing, everyone should be in their respective rooms right now." "How do you know that?" "I thought the French government collapsed." "That's what we wanted them to think," Ryan whispered. Ryan opened his bag and brought out the resonator and placed it in front of Simon. "You have a way out?" Simon asked. The emotion in the old man's voice. Hope. As Ryan tapped on the resonator and activated the device, he prayed not to disappoint. Light built up around the cube's hole, projecting a stream of light into the tunnel. Space-time wrapped around this energy stream, warping Simon's hole into a shining hallway. Ryan took this as a good sign. After pulsating for half a minute, the hallway of light seemed to stabilize. "Is that fresh air?" Ryan activated his power and a force pushing back, and yet Monaco turned purple. The resonators had breached the pocket dimension. "Who are you?" "I'm Quicksave." Ryan quickly thought of a clever superhero name. "The boulder who rolls." Damn, that sounds way better in his head. "Dear guests," a horrible voice sounded. We regretfully inform that due to the current Andorran invasion, the Monte Carlo will permanently close until further notice. Please exit the suites so our beloved staff can help you check out." The sound of countless doors opening caused Ryan's heart to skip a beat. All the suites' doors had snapped open, people looking through their threshold in confusion. Ryan saw so many faces: Martine, Jean, Jeff, Sally. Monaco wouldn't let them escape without a fight. Game on, Pogo, the courier said as he put on his mask. Simon, evacuate everyone through the portal. I'll take care of the comedy rejects downstairs. Alone? You're insane. No. I'm coming with you. No, Simon. You can't fathom how long I've rehearsed for this one-man show. Nobody but me, Ryan put on his MP3 player. Ryan hummed to himself as the elevator doors opened. The courier entered the lobby and faced an army of clowns, hundreds of them crawling out of the shadows. The casino staff grabbed all the weapons they could find, cutlery, golf clubs, knives, even a few nightsticks. And the only person standing between them and Sweetstown was a handsome courier. Monaco. Monaco is in a real country! The smiling horde charged at him. What followed was a whirlwind of blood and fury as Ryan cut through the creatures like butter, his sword's edge disemboweling 5 clowns in a single strike. 2 monsters attempted to shank him, one with a knife and the other with a fork. But Ryan grabbed the knife and threw it behind him. The projectile hit the back of the target, killing him instantly. The armies of Andorra will fall! A voice sounded through the loudspeaker. Pledge your life to Monaco! Glory to Jean-Stéphanie! Where are my fucking winnings? Ryan said. What did I win? He froze time in quick succession to dodge 2 knife strikes, only to notice something coming from his left. A platinum-faced clown had thrown a silver plate at the courier. Ryan had the time to blink before the projectile hit his neck and it snapped in half. Time and time again. The second time around, Ryan dodged the plate and grabbed it midair and threw it back at the center. Ryan parried the golf club swings, then another swing. His faux short game was good, but the couriers cut his hands off with a single stroke. 3 clowns then tackled him by surprise, and the 4th crushed his head. 3 clowns fell with a single swing, and the 4th's legs were sliced open. His own token crushed him. Dozens had slain and followed more, a lifetime of suffering he had avenged. Backs were smashed against pillars, shrimps force-fed down a throat, bottles flew, and plates shattered. Each life he took was a pleasure greater than sex. He killed many clowns, but more took their place, an endless tide of death. Tonight, we have the pleasure of introducing veteran entertainers from the International Circus Festival of Monte Carlo, the loudspeaker said. 4 shadows leapt amidst the carnage, clown faces atop black bodysuits, wielding swords, and into the fray they charge, throwing shurikens at Ryan's face. And with his blade he parried them. The swords clashed, and on one he was impaled. The sword swing he dodged, and a ninja he slew. Time and time again he raged and cursed as he parried, dodged, and struggled. They pushed him back against a wall, and his blood they shed. And Ryan tried again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Their blades clashed, but Ryan was being pushed back. But Ryan was pushing them back. Each run made him a little faster, a little deadlier. Each sneak attack he dodged, each strike he countered. Each opportunity he exploited. None could harm him, but every one of his strikes landed a kill. No breath wasted, no step for nothing. It's impossible. No one ever expects the clown ninjas, the loudspeaker screamed in rage, but the courier laughed. The more mini-bosses came, firecrackers and magicians. All of them faced Ryan, and none lived. Oh, no wonder Ryan is so good at hand-on-hand combat. He's probably spent like 5 years just fighting, his whole fucking run for like years. Just like, okay, we're gonna keep fucking fighting with katanas until I win. The massacre finished, the song ended, and Ryan gathered his breath. Well, up for more? The clown stopped smiling and started running away. With a blissful smile, Ryan dropped his swords and grabbed his victim's rounded hat. Put it over his mask. What a good souvenir. The courier had returned to Sweetstown, finding it empty. You could have left some for me, Simon said. I was about to go down and help. You know the whole point of Last Stands is that you're not expected to survive? Why don't you leave? You asked me to evacuate everyone. You're part of everyone. So nice. Ryan activated a code on the resonator's control panel. Explosion in 5 minutes, a digital voice said. How big? Nuclear, Ryan replied. The Myth of Sisyphus? Simon had brought a pile of books with a familiar one at the top. The Myth of Sisyphus? How'd you know? Intuition, Ryan replied. Farewell, Monaco. You won't be missed. Are you sure you don't want to stay? At the wheels of the old Renault Menage a deux? What the fuck? There's something I've got to find, he told Martine and Simon. No offense, but that side quest lasted long enough. I'm not familiar with the term, Martine said. We owe you our lives. Whoever you are, you'll always be welcome amongst us. Whoever you are. This was such a good fight. He was like, hey motherfuckers, I'm bringing in a katana, and you can bring out all the ninjas, all the clowns, all the magicians, everything you want. I'm just gonna keep coming back, and eventually I'm gonna fucking just... It's like the equivalent of, like, you ever actually been fighting like a Dark Souls boss or whatever, and you're like, listen, like, I know it's a really hard boss, and like maybe I should like do a couple things first and like level up, maybe level up my vigor or whatever. But nah, fuck it. Like, this guy's annoying the piss out of me so fucking hard. We're just gonna keep doing this until I fucking win, okay? And then eventually you get to the point where, like, on your last run, it's not even like a fight. You're literally just beating the boss, because, like, you know his attack patterns. He dodges, like, that one undodgeable attack you can never get. You just back up, misses you by half a frame. You move up, it misses you again. And then you just do 2 hits, and then you know another hit's coming, you just back up again. Like, it all just becomes like a symphony. Like, you know each time an attack's coming, you know exactly when you have to dodge, you know which way you can dodge for it to miss you, because different attacks will have like different iframes that allow you to get, and you're like, oh, and then you kill him, and you're like, motherfucker, I want you to know, it wasn't even hard, okay? Even if I had half the HP, still, because you didn't even fucking touch me, you fucking loser. And you just walk out and you're like, listen, did it take me 400 tries? Maybe. Did I spend 2 days doing this? Maybe. Did I break 2 controllers? Maybe. Who's asking? I don't know. Fuck you. But I won. Shove it. Ryan glanced through the car window at the 40 men and women he had just saved. The group had established a makeshift camp, celebrating their freedom around a campfire. It had been 3 days since the jailbreak, and nobody had been yanked back to the pocket dimension. Even when they slept, either the forceful escape had broken the pocket dimension's power over its captors, or they'd have to cross its frontier again like everyone else, but no one was stupid enough to go back. From his point of view, he had lived with these people for a century. He had learned all their secrets and helped them through the darkest of times. He knew Simon's real name, the one he had abandoned when he joined the French Foreign Legion. He knew what happened to his sons, the horrible past he tried to leave behind. Even the books he wanted to read, but never had the time for. He knew Martine's hometown, the names she wanted to give her future children, her favorite movie, the one she loathed the most, and that she always wanted to be a nurse, but never could. And they had just learned his name. He knew these people better than they knew themselves, but he remained a stranger to them. Maybe we'll keep in touch, Ryan said, though he didn't believe it. You know how to contact me. If you need a favor, you just have to call, the blonde woman said. Simon watched as Martine joined the survivors. Have we met? He asked Ryan. I can tell you know me, but I don't remember you. Without false modesty, I'm unforgettable. Well, you sure know how to make an impression. Freeing me from 12 years of captivity was your secret. Everything that happened so far is so convenient. I'm immortal, but don't tell anyone. Here, take this, Simon said as he offered him a book. Ryan expected a copy of The Myth of Sisyphus, but it was another book entirely. Thus Spoke Zarathustra, a book for all and none, by Friedrich Nietzsche. There's a concept inside, the eternal recurrence, that I think you'll like. Thanks. What will you do now? Ryan asked. Martine and the others will move west towards greener pastures, but I'll stay here. My life is almost over, so I figure someone's gotta watch over this place, put fences around this giant death trap, make sure no one goes in, and no one's going in past me. I can tell you. I have not. No, have you read it? Is it any good? Thus Spoke Zarathustra? I have not. I've not actually read any of Nietzsche's stuff, if I'm honest. I've heard really good things about him and such, kind of, sometimes, but I've never read any of Nietzsche's stuff, honestly. Ryan didn't doubt that. Well, if someone wanders where they shouldn't, give me a call. Sure. Don't break your back climbing the hill. Ryan looked back at Simon, and then at its previous owner as he joined the Monaco survivors. The happy glances they gave each other, the hell they had been through. This was the perfect ending for everyone. Everyone but Ryan. The courier froze time and let it last for more than 10 seconds. The two periods converged, and a flash of violet swallowed the courier. He lived through everything in the span of a second, this cursed century spent trapped in Monaco, and the shorter stays afters, his years of research, all the pain, the joy, the sorrow, all the moments that could have been, that only Ryan remembered. They would live through him. And time resumed abruptly. The past set in stone, and the save point moved to the present. His perfect run complete, and Ryan drove into the sunset and never looked back. Alright, I think we'll end it there. Pretty good stream. Those were good fucking chapters, yo. Those are good fucking chapters. What? Good day of reading. Yeah, those are really good chapters. I love it. Alright, boys, we'll do another stream tomorrow of the perfect run. And then Saturday, we start Circle of Inevitability. Dog, thanks, man. Man, it's almost starting again. I'm so fucking excited. Alright, boys, have a good day or night. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye, boys. Oh, actually, game content. Actually, yes, I did want to look at that. There were some trailers or some shit, right? Actually, let me pull that up right now. Let me just do this right now. Sorry. Fuck. La lumière.
Garde-moi, s'il te plaît. Sors-moi de cette obscurité.
Okay, hold on. So this is the opening to the game, I believe. Are you awake? Do you want to go home? How should I put that? This is your homeland, but it is not the place you remember. Ah, that's so... I feel like this was said somewhere, like in one of Roselle's diaries or something. And I was like, it didn't make any sense. And in hindsight, it's like, how the fuck do you read this and not get it? Time? It is now the 5th epoch, known as the Iron Age. Don't be nervous. You are now about to begin an entirely new and extraordinary life. Now please relax and receive the spiritual revelation. God damn, that looks so fucking good. Are you kidding me? Fuck, that's so cool. What the fuck? Oh, that looks so good. And then I think there's some gameplay too, right? Looks quite nice. The lighting looks incredible. I've never left my hometown, but I'll never be able to return home. To be so close and so far. Whoa. Is this Utopia? What is this? I don't know why it's stuttering, I apologize. What the fuck is going on here? You'd think my fucking computer is like rendering this. Like the way it's stuttering, like it's crazy. What the fuck? But that looks, these all look so good. What the fuck? Oh. Would this be ASIC? Didn't he have like a bug collection? Am I making this up? I might be making this up, I don't know. Damn, even the details on that pen look crazy good. What the fuck? Goth baddie, true. Nighthawk's office? There's no way Dunn would have a fucking Beetle collection. Doesn't sound like him. He'd forget to pick up the fucking beetles. Even the fucking water physics looks really good. I mean, obviously, this doesn't look like it's gameplay, I want to be clear. So, obviously take it with a huge grain of salt, but like, this looks beautiful. Lord of the Mysteries. I think it was mentioned somewhere that they in China they're supposed to have some like a certain amount of like alpha players or whatever something that are supposed to have access soon. So that would imply that it should be coming, I'd assume, probably mid 2026 or something for a full access, something like that. Yeah. But all the same, yeah, that looks fucking dope, man. Man, this is gonna be so fucking cool. Beta testers? I don't know if it, I mean, maybe it's in beta, I don't know. Maybe it's in beta testing, maybe it's in, I don't know. I don't know if it's alpha testing or beta, but either way. Like, you know, it's basically, it's going to be a closed test for a certain number of players. I don't know what the number is. Based on the number, you should be able to tell if it's an alpha test or a beta test, but all the same. But like all the same, the fact that we're getting there means like we're really far into production. So that's good signs all around. But yeah, either way, guys, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Have a great rest of your day or nights, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We'll keep going with the perfect run, and then we'll start with COI. Bye, boys.